Well, my follow-up video is going to be in nature. Follow-up video from Suppression. Since my last video of Suppression, so many things has happened. You know, when I mentioned the suppression and what can actually cause in your life. So since I talk about it, I broke my foot and I had to stay home. I had to think about stuff, think about my trauma, what suppression actually happened in my life, and slowly things start happening to me. Like I'll speak to my mom, and I realize how suppressed I was as a child. I then realized how much suppression was during my growing up. Just some stupid stuff like you're a girl, you know, you're not allowed to do this, to do that. For example, conversation with my dad and my grandfather and me. I'm 14-year-old, mind you. So question was, why is it boys are better than girls? My grandfather, because they are. Boys are better than girls as a children. And I'm like, could you please explain why? Just tell me why. My father standing up and saying, just is, because it is. It is like, you know, the boys are better. So, and me thinking at age of 14, this guy cannot actually give me a proper explanation how I'm going to follow them. So from that point of view, in my time, I kind of started making my own decisions. And obviously there was a lot of suppression because, you know, financial suppression, you can't not do this because of your parents, but making your decision, and then your husband, or your ex-husband, suppression, like it's never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop, and it would, if you're not dealing with suppression, it's gonna come back more and more and more. So you being suppressed as a child, then you're going into some sort of relationship. You see that suppression happen. You suppress your feeling, and things are not getting better. Things are only gonna get worse until actually you deal with your trauma. For this year, I realized you just have to deal with the trauma. And dealing with your trauma is not only you making decision, understanding, awareness, and what have you. There's also, it's very important to find healers who can help you and also understand trauma themselves. It's very important. There will be compassion to what's happening, but also when they're dealing with your trauma, making sure that they're not taking all your trauma, they're just being there for you, because that happened to me as well. So from the victimhood mentality, then you become some sort of hero. You're saving everybody, but again, you're forgetting about yourself. You're forgetting what happened to you. You again suppress your feelings. So what happened next? You just give to people, and at one point you feel empty. You feel something not happen in your life, and where do you need to go back? Again, you go back to your childhood. You go back to that suppressed moment, that suppressed feeling, and start working through you. Give it yourself love. You know, people don't know what they're doing. You were a child. You just learning in this world, and it's all about, you know, learning and experiencing this life. Well, also, what I realized about suppression, my patient yesterday, it was very, I felt she was suppressed, feeling suppressed. You know, like she knows she's been suppressed, but she's suppressing herself, feeling suppressed. I know it doesn't make sense, but in my head, it's just like, you need to feel suppressed. You need to feel that emotion. You need to feel, when you go through that emotions yourself, again, understand what happened, forgive yourself, let it go, forgive others who've been in that situation, and heal. That's the only way you're gonna set yourself free. So being suppressed, we'll all be suppressed. It's not our fault. Our fault only, I don't want to speak about whose fault is. The fault only, it's not even fault, it's your responsibility to heal yourself. Nobody else going to heal you. You need to heal yourself. Understand, yes, we have healers, we'll be there to hold our hands, to be there, to feel compassion. But this is your journey. You need to do it. Take back your power. Take back your power and heal yourself. you know, I've decided to do that in my journey. I'm just sharing this with you, and I think it's about letting go. It's just the was most challenging things for me, but it is happening. You know, happy healing, everyone, and we'll see what's gonna happen in my next video. Thank you. Bye.